Hi everyone, and welcome to my video where I'm going to be going over how to implement CSS styling into your web pages. So let's go ahead and get started. So there are three different ways to implement your styling onto your web page. So the first way is using external CSS, the second way is using internal CSS, and the third way is using inline CSS. So I've kind of used all three of them already in these videos, but I'm just going to be going over them explicitly here. So let's get started with internal CSS. So internal CSS is exactly what you see here. So internal CSS is styling within the head section. So you can see here that I have the style tags right here, and this is a style element. And I have styles within here that control the styling for this page. Now, another way to implement styling is with inline CSS. Inline CSS is this. So let's create a new paragraph tag. Hello world inline CSS. Okay, so we got this right here. Save. Okay, so here you see that I have hello world inline CSS and it doesn't have any CSS associated to it. And that's because I commented this out. So inline CSS is this. So if I add the style attribute here and I do background color is yellow, and then I save that and I refresh, you can see here that the background color is now yellow. This is inline CSS. Now, if I delete that and I put that in here, this is internal CSS. Now, what I have commented here is inline CSS. So let's remove this style. And I'm going to be uncommenting this. Now, also, by the way, it's important to note that you can have all three of these types of styling all at the same time. So you can have inline implemented, internal and external CSS implemented all at the same time on the same page. So you don't just have to have one. So just so you guys know. And then the external CSS is this. So I'm going to save and I'm going to refresh. And you can see that it's bringing this in through this. So the way to implement this is write the link here like this, href, and then the location of your CSS file within in relative to your web page. So here you can see if I open up this, you can see inside here my index that HTML folder. I have two CSS classes, and those are right here. And then you have to specify rel equals style sheet to let the browser know that this is a style sheet. And so let's get rid of this, save, and refresh. And you can see that it's taking the styling directly from site.css. Let's open up site.css for a second. So let's set the background color. So the color to white and background color to black. Save. And you can see that the styling was applied by the style sheet. Now you can have two style sheets. So you can have style one, and then whoop. And let's look at what style one.css is. Open with. So you can see here that I have a style here called test style. So I'm going to take this test style and I'm just going to put this in, let's put it in this div. Save, so in the IM style 2. So whenever I hover over IM style 2, you can see that the background is changing to yellow. And that's happening because I have on the hover event of the test style class, I want the background color to be yellow. And you can see that it's taking the yellow from this style1.css, and it's taking the background color when it's not hovered from style2 inside the site CSS right here. So background color blue, and then the color of the text is yellow. And then when I hover, as I said, it takes it from here. Now let's say that an element has multiple styles implemented from all different types of, from like an external, an internal, and inline. So there's an order of operations of what's going to win here. So the first thing that it's gonna try and do is it's going to see if it has any inline CSS, like this. So right now the background color is black, right? So if I wanted this to be white again, what I could do is style background color white. Save, refresh. And you can see here, and then color black. You can see that even though I have, for the paragraph tag, I have the color be white and the background color be black, because I have the inline styling here, the inline wins. So the order of operation is inline, then internal, so anything in here such as anything that would be inside of these tags, and then external will take over. And these are called priorities. And let's quickly just go over comments for CSS. So in HTML, you may know that comments are like this. Whoop. Comments are like this, and they can be multi-lined. CSS is similar, so that doesn't work with CSS. So like this is not a comment. But the way to implement a comment with CSS is like this. So you start your comment like this, and then you end it like that. And then you can type anything you want in there, and then anything in here, it can be multi-lined. So anything in here will be also a comment. And then like you can put your stuff in here. And the same thing applies for like a style sheet. You can do a comment here, and this will be commented out. So anyway, that is it. If this video helped, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. All right, everyone. Thanks. Have a good rest of your day.